Alright, so I thought I'd do a quick review on the kayak I have that I'm using for yakpacking. It's a Wilderness Systems Aspire 100. It's a 10-foot boat, not exactly sure on the width. It is categorized as a crossover boat, one part light touring, one part recreational, and I've found it to be absolutely perfect for my needs for my yakpacking trips. Like I say, it's a 10-foot boat made by Wilderness Systems. I guess I'll start at the back and just kind of do a brief rundown of it. And I bought this in July of 2013, and I've had it out a few dozen times on various water, from small lakes, large lakes, you know, class 1, 2 rivers like the Kings here. And it's just performed perfectly. It's a great all-around recreational if you just want to get out and paddle with friends for a day, or if you want to load it up with some overnight stuff, it can certainly handle that too. Of course, everybody's needs are going to differ a little bit on this boat. You know, some people are going to want a longer boat with more storage. I try to keep it like my backpack, you know, small, concise, lightweight, pretty minimalist, just so I don't have that much stuff to mess with. Okay, but anyway, it's got a nice oval hatch here that opens up. It's got a good amount of room on the inside. I'm not sure exactly how many liters of room is in there, but you see the bulkhead there with that gray ceiling. That's all a foam bulkhead. And it's dry. Boy, I tell you what, I haven't had any leaks on this thing at all. One drawback I would say is that this tube here is the housing for the skeg cable, and it eats up a little bit of the room right here. You can shove stuff, you know, way back, all the way back to the end, but you got to keep in mind this thing kind of hoses you sometimes. I mean, it's necessary, it's got to be there. I would probably try to route it a different way, just so you would have more usable room in there. It's got shock bungees, as you can see, on the back of the deck. It's got a little bit of room here behind the seat. And you see the other end of the bulkhead down there. And that's usually where I put like my cooler and my pump and that kind of stuff, kind of like the back seat of my car, just throw stuff in there. The seat is I want to say the Phase 3 Air Pro, I could be wrong on that. Super comfortable seat. I absolutely love it. Totally adjustable. This backrest here will raise up and down, and this part of the seat you can raise up and down, the leg lifters via this handle right here, and you can also bring the seat forward or backwards. I like mine pretty upright, so I'm just going to leave it locked there. You know, like most kayaks, it's probably not going to focus in there, but you've got your adjustable foot braces on either side. They work well. I'm really happy with that. Knee and shin guards here, or thigh guards there. Really make it nice if you need to like edge a little bit. It's a little more comfortable. The seat is completely breathable, and it is designed to let water drain out of it. And that works really, really well. And boy, I've been in this seat for hours sometimes. And with all the adjustability options, it really keeps it pretty comfortable. It's got a really big cockpit. I like that. I like the fact that I don't feel cramped in it. I got plenty of room to get in and out, move my knees around. That's another feature I really like about this boat. It's got a built-in console here, which is, alright. These little triangular things, little pockets, are pointless. You can't really put anything in there. The bottle holder, though, is really, really well thought out. You can put a bottle horizontally, vertically. It'll take big Nalgene's, it'll take cans of pop, and pretty much anything in between. And it's got a little bit of deck rigging on the bow deck, which I usually don't put anything on. It's got your haul handle in the front, haul handle in the back, and man, I just love this boat. I'm just really, really pleased with it. It's performed exactly like I wanted it to. I've had plenty of room. I've used this in the wintertime for yakpacking and had it absolutely loaded. Oh, I guess I should say that the capacity on this boat is 300 pounds. So I weigh in at about 150. So that leaves me roughly 150 pounds for gear, which, you know, is more than enough. More than enough. I don't think you could put 150 pounds of gear in here unless you were hauling bricks or something. But, I mean, I've had it packed to the gills, and it's just been great. I just really, really like this boat. And then there's one other handy feature I'm going to cut out for a second. I'm going to flip the boat over so I can get a better shot. We'll take a look at that, so just hold on one sec. Okay, so this wilderness system, Aspire, has a drop-down skeg, which I've got the boat tilted up on its side here, just to show you the right-hand side is where this cable is. And if you release this cable, let's see if I can do this with one hand, like that, your skeg comes out. Now this is absolutely fantastic. It's spring actuated. So if you like hit a rock or a log or something, it's going to push it back up and then drop it as soon as you go over it. And boy, as far as helping the boat to track, it is incredible. Now it is a skeg, it's not a rudder, so you can't really steer with this, but when you drop it, I mean, the boat just tracks so much better than it already does. And I gotta say, I was pretty impressed how it tracked without the skeg. But boy, you drop the skeg in like windy conditions, or wet, or not windy, or yeah, windy conditions, or like if you're doing a lot of flat water stuff, you know, it's just really, 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 really awesome. And then you just, let's see if I can do this here with one. Sorry about the shakes here. You just pull that up. Just pull that up and lock it off. Where am I there? And then your skeg's up, out of the way for transport. And the boat, that black thing on the back is just a skid plate replaceable, so if you got to drag it on shore or whatnot. One thing to keep in mind with these drop-down skegs is if you drag your boat, sometimes you'll get gravel and stuff in there, and it will keep your skeg from deploying when you need to, usually when you're already on the water. So before I put in, I always double check there's no rocks in there and make sure that thing pops open. All right, so that's my pretty quick review of my wilderness system, Aspire 100, my yakpacking boat. Absolutely love it. The total weight of that boat is, I think, 43 pounds, maybe 45. No, it's either 43 or 47 pounds. So it's easy for one person, you know, to maneuver around. It's light enough, yet will carry the cargo if you need it to. So here in a second, I'm going to shoot a little video of how I load it out for overnight trips and how I've got it loaded for this trip today. Alrighty, can't wait to get out there.